So I had this customer give me a call last night, and he shared a cool little hack that he came up with. And I thought it was so cool that I want to share it with you guys. So the DMB Pro Plus is one of the most powerful, flexible, and customizable movie poster software out there. And I think this particular feature just kind of takes it over the top. So this involves the motion poster. So as you know, the DMB Motion Posters are movie posters that we animate and add some sound to. And they look extremely cool when you play them back. It gives that extra animated and visual pop to just a static poster. So what this customer did, Mike Comito, is he thought it would be very cool to have the motion poster, but in what we call the summary view. That's one of our 4 display views. We have the classic view, summary view, live view, and list view. The summary view is one of his favorite views because it allows you to display the movie poster, but also you can display the movie summary, the synopsis, the runtime, the name. You get a little bit of extra information. That's one of my favorite views as well. There's also the live view that adds movie trailer and gives it a new layout. And he thought it would be very cool to get the motion posters in those views as well. So what he decided to do is to run the motion posters through our Poster Vault service. And as you know, the Poster Vault is our plugin that goes out onto the internet and it aggregates all kinds of information and data and applies it to the movie posters that you have in your folders. So for instance, if you're going to run the Terminator through the Poster Vault will apply a movie trailer to it, will apply the summary, the actors, directors, the name, the runtime, all of that stuff automatically to that poster, giving you the ability to play back that poster, not just in the classic view, but also in the summary view, the live view, or the list view. Except now with this Comito hack, as we're now going to call it, it now can be done with the poster, the motion posters as well. So I'm going to show you in this video exactly how to do that. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you go to the home page and you are on version 1.3.3-3. That is, as of this writing, the latest version of the software. If you are not on the latest version of the software, you need to come over here to the menu, scroll down, and come up here to where it says System Update. And when you select this, you'll see that it will show you that there is a update available, and you want to go ahead and update it. Once it's updated and you've restarted it, come back to the home screen. Make sure you are on version 1.3.3-3. That's a lot of threes in there. All right, so now that we are on the correct version, what we want to do now is come down to the Media Manager. Now, in the Media Manager, I normally will include a folder called Motion Posters already. But you can create your own folders and you can add your own specific motion posters to those folders as well. It works the same. So we're going to assume that you don't even have a folder filled with motion posters for this example. So we're going to create in the Media Manager a folder, and we're going to name it Motion Posters. Once it's been created, you'll notice here that we have our new folder with 0 items in it. And by the way, this is the Media Manager, and you have 2 choices of the views. You can choose in a list view, or if you select here, you've got a grid view. Right? So this is kind of 2 different cool ways that you can see what is in your Media Manager. So take your pick, doesn't matter. So let's open up the Motion Posters folder that we just created. And you notice there is nothing in here. So we're going to upload motion posters to it. Now I've already got a folder with some motion posters. We're going to select 4 motion posters, and we're going to upload them. And you see they uploaded extremely fast. But what we need to do here for this Comito hack is we need to edit the names of these posters, because these motion posters have a different name than a standard movie poster. And in order for the Poster Vault to aggregate the correct information for these movie posters or these motion posters, we need to rename them correctly. So what we're going to do to rename them is we're going to go ahead and click on the first one. And you notice up here it says Badlands Motion Poster .dmbm. Well, we're just going to get rid of the extension altogether because this movie is called Predator Badlands. So we get rid of the extension and then we type in Predator Badlands, and that is the name of the movie. Once that's done, Let's save the changes. And we're going to do this for each one. So this one is called Ballerina. We're just going to get rid of the extension and we're going to save it. Same thing with the Dark Knight. We are going to get rid of the extension and we're going to name it the Dark Knight and save that one. And lastly, for our last one is the Terminator. We are going to get rid of the extension and type in the in the beginning. So now that we've got our 4 motion posters correctly named to the correct name of the movie, we now want to come over here to folder settings and we're going to scan it with our poster vault. So let's select that and let's select download with trailers and proceed. Now you notice here we get confirmation that it is doing what it does. We can also check to see the status of what it is doing by coming over here to the menu and then selecting the event log. And we see here that it is currently working at downloading the information, and we just got confirmation that it just finished downloading all of that information for the new motion poster folder that we just created. So let's verify this. Let's go to our media manager. Let's open up our motion posters folder. And you'll notice now that we have the poster vault icon and the yellow font colors changed to show that we have run these 4 motion posters through our poster vault, and poster vault has applied those settings to this. Now we want to do one more thing to this. These motion posters are not a full 16:9 sized movie poster. They are smaller posters. And so if you play them back without any banners, you're going to have a black spot above and below the motion poster, which doesn't look very good. So we want to add banners to it. So while we're here in the folder, we want to come up here to folder settings and select set banners. Let's go ahead and select the top banner for this. And I'm going to select this one here. And then we're going to select the bottom banner for this. And let's come down and select this one. Now you'll notice on some of these banners, they're black. The reason they're black is because these banners fade in. And so there's no first frame to grab. But what you could do is you could, first of all, rename the banners for whatever you want. It's going to make it easier for you to recognize them. But you can also preview them by hitting this play button. And you get a little preview of that banner, right? So we're going to go ahead and select the bottom banner. So we've selected the top banner, bottom banner, and we're going to save the changes. And here is where the fun stuff happens. So let's go back up here to poster view. Right here, we're going to select motion posters. We're going to select this, and we're going to uncheck the wait for videos to finish. And now you can see here that we've got in classic view, we have the standard motion poster playing with the banners that we attach to it. But here's the fun stuff. Let's select summary view. And in summary view, we now see that we have that poster, which is a motion poster animated along with the summary playing in the bottom in the marquee box. Extremely cool. And we can do this also for the live view. If we select live, we get not just the motion poster playing, we get the summary, the actors, the directors, the name, the rating, the Rotten Tomatoes rating, the runtime, but we also get the trailer playing there at the top. This is so cool, right? And we can do this for, and this will work with any motion poster as long as you run it through the motion or through the poster vault. Now, one word that I do want to get in here is, you see how down here it has in the summary a long summary playing. Sometimes that summary may be extremely long. And so it will just stop, right? So what we want to do is we want to come back to the media manager. And if we go into motion posters, we can take that particular movie, let's just say The Dark Knight. And you see here in the summary, we've got a long summary. So we can shorten this as well. We could add our own summary. We don't have to go with this particular summary that is displayed from the poster vault. But what we're going to do here for this demonstration is we're just going to get rid of these last few sentences, and we're basically going to have a short summary, and we're going to save that. And let's just refresh that. So now that we've refreshed that for The Dark Knight, when the Dark Knight plays, the summary will not be so long as to cut off before the poster rotates to the next one. And we can do this for all of the motion posters. We can re-edit the summary to anything we want or shorten it. Extremely customizable and flexible. But look at that view right there. This summary view is extremely slick. It's displaying those motion posters along with the summary on the bottom, the rating, the movie runtime, and when the movie was made. And then it just scrolls on into the next poster. This is extremely cool. So just to recap, what we've done is we have taken our motion posters, put them in a folder, run the motion posters through our Poster Vault service. We have edited the summary to shorten it. We have added banners, and then we've played it back and selected different views to play back the motion posters. And in this case that we're showing you right here, this is the summary view. Extremely cool view. So this is just one capability that isn't directly mentioned in any of the tutorials, but it's hidden. It's a hidden feature. It really depends on your imagination on how creative you want to be with these motion posters or with the DMB Pro Plus in particular. But kudos to Mike Comito for finding and coming up with this official Comito DMB hack. All right, guys, hope you enjoy this new hack here for your DMB Pro Plus. I hope you guys enjoy the weekend.